thanks for tuning into the blog today. And Philip, who is my boo
Wow.
for like a lot of years.
Yeah.
For like a lot of years. 32 to be exact. And today we are going to talk about 5 tips to staying in love. And I'll start, and then you can quickly think of some other ones.
One tip is to let her go first and then tweak it as you go. Okay.
Fix it. I think one of the things that we learned, and one tip to staying in love is don't try to change the other person. When you are dating, you don't really notice perhaps all the things that you want to change, or maybe you do, but you just keep it quiet, thinking when you get married you'll fix them. And I think Philip and I did that. The first year we wasted time and energy trying to change each other. You know, I am this very much extroverted person, and he is not. And so I kept thinking, come on, get with it, hang out with people. And he's wanting to chill out. And then I'm wanting him to speed up everything, and he's wanting me to slow down. And so we just kept trying to change each other, and all that did was create a frustration. And honestly, if he could have changed me into this person he thought he wanted me to, he wouldn't love me, because he didn't fall in love with that person. He fell in love with who I was. I fell in love with who he was. So tip number 1, quit trying to change the person that you love. Actually, let the Holy Spirit do whatever changes need to happen, because we do all need to change, but it's not your job to change. Aren't you glad I learned that?
Yeah. I'm glad that you stopped trying to change me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tip number 2.
Tip number 2. Well, I think it would be that a lot of times the little things are not worth getting into or stressing about or dealing with, arguing or something. And so sometimes we make a big thing out of something little. The skill is sometimes little things are important. They'll come up later and you feel like you should have dealt with it. But a lot of times that what we thought a wife should be, or what we thought a husband should be, or how a marriage should go, we're trying to agree on every little thing, and we just don't. So it's like pick your battles, pick what's important and focus on that. And I think that makes a big difference, so that you don't have to deal with everything.
Yeah. Good. Okay, tip number 3 is make sure that you have fun together. Remember when you were dating, you would go out on dates and you would laugh and you would be fully engaged in each other, and you weren't talking about the business so much of life as much as enjoying each other. And I think honestly there have been times when we've been good at that, and a lot of times we've epically failed at that, because not that it's your fault or anything, or my fault, we just let life get in the way of having fun. And when you start to have kids,
what are you saying? Let's deal with this right now.
Right now. When you start to have children, then all of a sudden every conversation is about your child, or every conversation can be about work. And when you're dating, you were great at having fun. So I just think a tip to staying in love is make sure that you actually take some time and laugh with each other, go on dates with each other, kiss each other. Make sure that you are reminding yourself that
we kiss like once every month or 2, right?
Yeah.
We keep that going.
We kiss more. But make sure you're having fun together, and that takes almost putting it on a schedule, because we have very big lives, very busy lives. We travel, we have grown children who still want our time. We have jobs, so you have to be intentional about having fun together. And I've noticed when we get in the biggest conflicts, and it's because we actually haven't had time where we get to enjoy each other, just being with each other. Okay, tip number 4.
I feel like I'm sinking into the sea.
Yeah,
You seem like much taller than me.
There you go.
Which number are we?
You're on number 4 now.
Number 4. Don't worry about how tall your spouse is. Yeah, I think what I would say is just dream together. I think that we have goals and dreams and things we talked about when we were dating and when we were married early, and so it's kind of similar to what you're saying, is that we can get so focused on projects and issues that sometimes dreaming or envisioning the future sort of works its way down the ladder of importance. And I think that helps us when we're like remembering what we want to do together, not just remembering what the problems are, the shortcomings, and we work together in ministry, and so not only is it children or medical things or whatever, but ministry, and we love ministry, but I think sometimes we just have to drop all of the concerns and just remember where we're going together.
It's good. And the fifth tip to staying in love is be great at forgiving. Because as amazing as he is, he can hurt my feelings. I of course am practically perfect, but
and I forgive her for that.
No, be great at forgiving. And sometimes I think we keep a record of IOUs as if that's something you need to do, and it isn't. The longer you keep that, the more bitterness grows in your heart. And it's not denying that you might have a conflict that you need to talk about, because you do need to talk about issues, but be quick to forgive. If you carry that grudge, it will turn you into this bitter person, and then that becomes a real wedge between the two of you. Get great at forgiving the little things and work at forgiving the big things. Jesus forgave us, so what right do I have to hold anything against him? And I try sometimes I get so frustrated and angry, and I'm sure you do too. Just look straight ahead. And so, but you have to forgive, because if you're going to make it to 32 years or 50 years, a great marriage is built on forgiveness. So get great at forgiving. Well, I hope those 5 tips helped you, and they helped me.
She has the first and the last word, which always seems to work.
And it works for us. All right. God bless you.